Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today it's a review, and it's a review more for a videographer and a blogger. I've been lucky enough to be sent a new gimbal by Hohem. It's the iSteady MT2. This is the kiddie I've been looking at for a while. After reviewing the M6, which I thought was a fantastic bit of kit, the only thing that could improve it for me and my style of video, especially because I use a mirrorless camera to video on, the M2 ticks all the boxes. So they reached out to me again, would you like to have a look at this product? Yes please, it's a definite. So it does everything that the M6 does, but it's multi-talented. It can carry the DSLR mirrorless camera, it can carry the action camera, so it's got the bracket for that, and it can also carry the phone as well. So it's got the slidey clip for the phone, one of them. So this is the kiddie. It's not in the box. I've opened it. I'm too excited. Here it is. First of all, the packaging, like the M6, a little bit dusty because I've been doing some work at home, and it's my new office. Yeah, it's got a little bit dusty. That's fine. So, first of all, I noticed the case, again, like the M6, is second to none. It really is a quality case. So if you're carrying it back, doing your videography, back of the car, very well protected. Very nice if you're turning up to shoots with clients and things like that. If you're doing more corporate shooting, more corporate video, or residential type stuff, which I do as well. It's a perfect bit of kit. So we'll open it. I've opened it. I've already opened it. You know I've done it. So one thing that I was absolutely amazed by is you get loads of cables. How good is that? I mean, loads of cables. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cables there. Unbelievable. It's remarkable. And obviously there to connect to the gimbal, so you can work it remotely, things like that. And you can also, it charges through the gimbal to keep the phone charged, to keep the camera charged, or the phone, or whatever. Action cam. Fantastic. Comes with all the brackets. I don't know where the GoPro bracket is. I've already put it on. I've already put it on the action cam. That's the bracket for the phone, the slidey one of them brackets. Which I'll use the least, to be honest with you, because my phone isn't good enough, to be honest. Let's face it, it's just not good enough. Little tripod, which I think is excellent. I think it's absolutely excellent. You use it for other things as well. Fantastic. Really handy. And then the big boy. This baby. Let me put the pack down. This is just an absolute quality bit of kit. It really is. So for me, as a photographer and a vlogger that's out there blogging, two things that really appeal to me is the AI, the tracking AI, which is this little magnetic sensor there, which is also a light, and that just goes onto there like so. And the other thing for me is, which I will use a lot, is we've got an A and B button here, and that can be used for time lapse. So we can set it in position A and position B, and then set it for timer through the app, and it will track from A to B with up to, I think it's from 1 minute up to an hour, or even 30 seconds up to an hour. So you can set your time lapse going and create a nice hyperlapse, which is fantastic. All the gears lock, so they've all locked in place at the moment. So that's sturdy and locked. So what we need to do is, my biggest problem I've got is I'm videoing with the camera that I need to put on here. So I need to get another camera out and swap you guys around. So I'll see you in a minute. So the first thing is, well, the most important thing is have a cup of tea. Now what I've done is I've put my Osmo Action on there so I can show you me mounting this camera. It's the Sony ZV-E10 thing. And this is my vlogging kit. This is my go-to vlogging camera. Great camera, by the way. Okay, cup of tea. The first thing we'll do is just mount the camera. Now you do have to get this balanced, etc. So I have balanced it, and what I suggest you do is probably look at other videos for better description and reviews on how to balance it. It's all there on YouTube. So what I do like about this feature, as soon as you slide that in, it's got a safety clip, so it can't slide back out. Even though I've just slid it in, there's a little release button you have to press on the side for it to come off. Excellent idea. Should have that on all cameras, on all tripods and etc. And then this lever here is just to lock it in place. And we do need to calibrate this to balance the camera correctly. So that's that part done. We'll unlock everything. At each point of setting this up, we'll unlock each gear and get them balanced correctly. So hopefully it should be balanced pretty much as it should be. So we'll just unclip the little clips on each of the gears. So we'll unrelease all the gears, and that hopefully should be balanced, and it shouldn't give me any errors. If it's not balanced correctly, it'll give an error and we just need to adjust it. So next thing I will do is we'll fire it up. Now the reason why it might not be balanced correctly is because I've took the mic off and it's slightly out of balance. The camera weight is different because it's now on you. So we'll see what happens. So we turn it on, it'll do its thing and it'll get balanced. And then what we can do then is what I'd normally have on now is I'll have the tripod on as well. It's actually giving me an error that it's not quite balanced correctly. So what I'll do is I'll get the tripod on the bottom. And we'll just set it up correctly. And that's, like I say, that's really because I've changed that centre of gravity on the camera there. So we'll just get a little bit of better balance. I think it's actually too far forward. There. That seems to be balanced correctly now. So it's a little slight adjustments, get it balanced, you've all set already. It's not too difficult when you get used to it. First, do it a couple of times. Like I say, have a look at other reviews and they'll do a better job of explaining it than what I'll do. All I'm interested in is using this bit of kit, and it's fantastic and I can't wait to use it. So I'll put on the camera, we'll video it, and we'll videoing you. So put that there. So besides the focus point, which is not doing a particularly good job, there we go. that can now, I'm obviously moving that round, and it's quite, well, it's very well stabled, as you can see. So that's fantastic. It's also got, if I can show you, if I turn around, it's got the different modes here. It's got a mode button, so you can just scroll through, if I can just show you that. All the different modes, and again, have a little bit of a research on the YouTube. I'll go all through the modes. I'm not going to go through that. And it's got some fantastic features on there. The light, if we've got the scroll button on the side, if we hold that button in the middle down, that'll bring the light on as well. I shall switch that off by holding it down again. And the other thing I really like, when I'm out there in the field, is if we press the trigger 3 times, 1, 2, 3, that will spin round, and now it's videoing me nice smoothly. I can use that in videos when I'm videoing and doing my my torch camera when I'm out doing my photography out in the field. Fantastic bit of kit. Really, really is a fantastic bit of kit. Also love the colour, absolutely love the colour. And if we want to just get it to flick back round, 1, 2, 3, and we spin back round. So how good is that? 1, 2, 3, it's back on me. One way to remember it, 1, 2, 3, it's back on me. As for cost, let's find out, shall we? Because I don't know. And it's retailing at the moment at £329. It is the high end. It's absolutely on the upmarket, and it's on offer at the minute. We can save £65 at the moment, and this is mid-December 2023. Yeah, £329. Oh, we can get it for £279. I'm not sure if that's with or without the active tracking. Active tracking. We need to sort that out, don't we? Active tracking. Okay, so got all about the active tracking. The best bit. It's fantastic. So to activate the tracking, we've got hand signals. So if we, let's see that. If we give it the OK sign, that's now tracking me. So if I move, that moves. If I put it on the desk, probably see it better. So that's now tracking me wherever I'm moving to. I can't get out of its way. It's got me. It's got me. It's locked in. It's locked in. What a fantastic feature. If I want that to stop, if I just hold my palm of my hand up, that's now stopped. It's not tracking me anymore. How good is that? We can also set it so you can frame yourself within the frame. So if you want to put you on the rule of third or things like that, put them to one side while you're talking about, we can just use that gesture and then move it to wherever. I don't want to do that because it's set to where I want it to do. I don't want to move it. So that is another good feature. Obviously I can put this on a tripod. What I would say is, if you're going to put it on a tripod, is put it on a sturdy tripod, because there's a lot of weight on the top there, so you need a good sturdy tripod if you're going to put it on a tripod. Or make sure that this is a real sturdy. You can hang your bag on the bottom of the tripod or whatever, but it needs stability because it's an heavy, with the camera on as well, especially with the heavy cameras like the DLSRs, the mirrorless cameras that are now being used for video. You know, you can, is it the M50, M5, the Sony's, whatever you're using. With this, it's all top heavy, so that's just a little tip there. And like I say, it does take the action camera. I can certainly just slide that on, get it balanced, and that's job done. So that it takes that, and it does take the phone. It's just a matter of changing the bracket. The other thing it does do, which I probably won't use too much, but if you're into your TikTok or your Instagram, your little videos that they do, the little shorts on YouTube, it will rotate, so you can have it in landscape or portrait as well, which is another fantastic feature. But for me, I love the tracking. I think it's just, I really do think it's wonderful. You know, it's tracking me mug wherever I go. Yeah, what more can I say? It really is a superb bit of kit. Right, that's my review done of the Hohem iSteady MT2 kit. Well done guys, you've made a super product. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you soon.